Hello everyone, and welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight we're going to be continuing on with this Hohner Professional L60, and tonight's show is brought to you by Hohner's Guitar Center of Glendora. Please check them out. At last we checked. We're about maybe a little more than halfway done with soldering, and then we ran into the problem with the knobs not fitting, which I got these out of my personal stock today. We're going to see if those fit the posts in a few minutes here. I'm 50-50 that they'll fit, because there's different diameters of pot diameters, shaft diameters. So we'll see what that does for it. Other than that, we will try to finish up the soldering and find out if these fit. If they don't, I'll see what else I have. Plus, the customer might not like this style. They're close, but they're not. They're not the same style. It has the silver, aluminum silver inserts. But we'll see what the customer says. So we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Over 100 million Americans have a low.
Alright. So here we go. Alright, let's flip this baby over.
And report your payments to all 3 credit bureaus.
And open this up. This is a brand new package.
With over 500,000 satisfied customers. Visit legacybox.com today. Silly.
I should be able to get away with just opening one end of this, because if they don't fit, I want to put them back in the package. So there is that. Okay, so there we go. Moment of truth.
The sky's the limit now on what I can go do. In fact, I'm going to go riding this weekend.
Pets are family, and we know it. So rely on the experts at 1-800-PET-PETS for the exact same
Okay, they do fit. They're a little high.
with fast free shipping and our 100% guarantee. Visit us at petmeds.com today.
I got this mountain bike for only...
Yeah, they're a little high.
Deal-com, the fair and honest bidding site.
Well, I'll just put on one, because I messaged the customer and asked them if they're going to like these in the first place. So we'll see. And if he does, then we'll put them on. Yeah, these just don't fit. You don't want to force them, because you don't want to mess the pot up. So there is that. I'm sorry, I gotta blow my nose. I'm sorry.
So many people are overweight and asking themselves, why can't I lose weight? For most, the reason is insulin resistance.
Okay, so plug in the soldering gun and continue on. So I'll just leave that one on, and then we'll see what the customer wants to do. Go from there, Okay, so red, and then we got the
The right proclamation.
yeah, on that side,
It's a worthy custom.
red.
No place here. I beg to differ. I am as proud of my heritage as you are of yours, and I will not
And we
be
got the
opportunity to express myself. According to Ferengi custom.
Alright, here we go,
What do you need to do?
I must make a speech.
About what?
What do I do? Get on with it.
I do not know how, but he's still alive. He must work faster.
I'm going as fast as I can.
To this end, my blade soars through the aquarium of my soul, seeking the kelp of discontent, which must be cut, so that the rocky bottom of love lie in waiting. Fertile sand.
Now I gotta pre-tint this post with some solder.
Does this explain my need for it? No. It is like a giant cave of emptiness, waiting for the backs of love to hang by. Well, I guess that's enough talking. Now that's the fight. Now stop showing off! Maybe not. Maybe
There we go.
just pick up your sword and give it to me, I guess.
Hawk, your honor is satisfied. I return your weapon and discharge you from my house.
My lady.
Congratulations.
What does she see in that parasite?
Who knows? But they're on the same wavelength, and at least Quark has an opportunity when it's standing in front of it.
You have to be blind not to see.
Mova Aki Rostak. Computer. Tablet. Mova Aki Rostak. Fling look.
Metal. Okay.
On H&I. Star Trek Voyager, followed by Enterprise, then The District. Right here on H&I. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see only traveling to myself. What a
Thousands in our world. Visit WWFheals.org or call this number and symbolically adopt an elephant for just $12 a month. Your support will help WWF protect elephants and other threatened wildlife and their habitats. Go online or call in the next 5 minutes and we'll send you an adoption kit with this adorable plush elephant. Don't let them disappear.
Tell me about this house, won't you?
Filled with antiques, sitting in the middle of a deep, dark forest. Got 3 fireplaces, 2 balconies.
I see.
It's 20 kilometers from the nearest neighbor, 30 to the nearest town.
Why am I not surprised?
And it gets worse. There's a view of the Hohner River. You could see it from every room in the house. At night, when the stars are out, you can only hear rushing water. Maybe one of the most romantic spots in all of Bayshore.
That's it. I'm not going. I don't care what Keiko says, I'm not going. You go. I'll wait an hour and then I'll tell her that you left without me. That was a miscommunication about the departure time.
You think she'll buy it?
She probably accuses of having another fight at the 8-night show. The important thing is that we don't go anywhere near that place together.
You're absolutely right. In fact, I'm going to go to the Capitol and see Chicago.
That's the best idea you have.
Okay, so far so good.
Have a good trip.
Thanks.
Would have been nice.
In another life.
That's all you can think about.
Okay. Oh.
It's nice.
A compound fracture of the right ribs, 2 fractured ribs, torn ligaments, strained tendons, numerous contusions, bruises, and scratches. What have you been doing?
You mean, what have we been doing?
Never mind. I don't need that particular image running around my head. I'll just treat you.
Middle.
To you two.
Middle.
Well, if you must know,
No. No, I don't need that image either. In fact, I'm going to stop asking that question altogether. People can come in, I will treat them, and that's all. Please, have a seat. I'll be with you.
You do realize that according to Klingon tradition,
according to tradition, we have to get married.
but as you keep insisting, you are not a traditional woman.
Okay. Again, folks, this is a Hohner Professional.
You're not much of a traditional man.
L60.
How do you wish to proceed?
I don't know.
You must have some idea where it be.
My pleasure.
Yes. And now there are questions that must be answered.
Okay.
I feel like answering questions. Why don't we just take it one day at a time and see what happens?
Now here comes the semi-tough part.
I do not like the uncertainty of that arrangement.
One thing's for certain. You stop thinking about Grelka.
Okay. Got a good round on that sucker.
treats the Klomarian crew who have suffered minor injuries.
Stay.
If you don't cooperate, I can't treat you.
When we agreed to be examined by this ship's medical officer, we didn't know that you were a primitive computer-made.
Okay,
I
there we
assure
go.
you there is nothing primitive about me. I am programmed to perform more than 5 million medical procedures.
Does that include bloodletting?
No, but I'll be happy to add it to the repertoire.
Put a little more solder on this.
We are ready to return to our ship. Could you contact one of your superiors?
Doctor to the captain, please report the signal.
Already on my way.
The captain is coming here now. If you want to talk to her, you can have a seat.
It is a very irritating program.
Maybe we can disable its speech subroutines. You're not authorized to do that.
Our guess.
The injuries are minor. Unfortunately, I tested the same with other backup matters.
Doctor, what is the status of our ship?
To be honest, we're having a little trouble understanding your technology.
The problem is your technology. Interference from your antiquated scanning devices shut down our propulsion system.
Forgive us, Captain. We live in
Middle.
a solar system. We are not accustomed to interacting with other species, especially inferior ones.
So then, I guess we'll leave the repairs in your superior hands.
Our injuries will have to be treated first. Is there someone other than Miss Hohner who
there.
could help us?
No one who's better qualified.
Very well.
Try to bear with our deficiency just a little longer.
Okay, check messages.
This way, please.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We've been going for 18 minutes. Not too shabby.
What is that?
This. Preparing your
Alright.
Whoa, with your voice.
singing.
I always want to give a little tug on the solder joints that you just soldered to make sure they're not a cold solder joint. Meaning it's a solder yeah, I'm seeing it just came up as I pulled it, so it was soldered but not quite good enough. So we will redo it. Probably cooled it off too fast. If you cool it off too fast, that'll sometimes happen. Not every time, but sometimes. Oh yeah, there we go, much better. Mo better. Mo better. good, very well.
Justice stands for the attorneys of the Judge Advocate General. Jag, weekdays at 11 Central. Right here on Heroes and Icons.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo and singing.
Okay, I think we can put the jack back.
Strumming on the old banjo.
It is a unique mathematical variation.
Difficult to quantify.
How do you suppose the algorithms are generated?
Maybe it's a fractal.
Or waveform calculus?
Do you mean to say a culture as superior as yours has never heard music of any kind?
There are other kinds of music.
Of course.
The little ditty I just sang is an early American folk song. But countless cultures have produced thousands of types of music. Instrumental, choral, orchestral.
What is the purpose of this music? Is it an encryption code of some kind?
There is a mathematical component to music, but primarily it's a form of artistic expression.
Artistic expression?
Using sounds and images to convey ideas and emotions.
Why would anyone do that?
Okay.
Well, to
I'm going to tighten up one string,
They do that through speech.
which I already got. We'll plug it in and see if we got tone. Hopefully.
You mean to say that the music is recreational?
it does have other applications. As a matter of fact, I've recently been doing some research into its therapeutic properties. The music for enjoyment.
You need to say
Okay. Hopefully it works.
producing this phenomenon.
Well, maybe not with my level of expertise, but there are quite a few members of this crew who possess musical skills.
Maybe we judge the culture too quickly.
Our database contains the works of thousands of musicians and composers. If you'd like, I could download some selections for you.
Could you sing them for us?
Captain Clark, sentimental. She be prepared for their ship and surprisingly had invited them to visit their system. Apparently, it's no longer closed to outsiders. Harry, can you make sense of any of this?
We're picking up thousands of subspace transmissions, all encrypted differently. Between the satellites and the spacecraft, it's like navigating an obstacle course. With all this traffic, the Hohner might not even know we're here.
Apparently they do. We're being able to.
Captain, you now have the sophisticated Klasic.
Welcome to the Komar Planetary Alliance.
Thank you, fellows. We're looking forward to learning more about your culture.
Our civilization is no doubt intimidating. We'll do what we can to avoid overwhelming you in your state.
Okay, okay.
I understand. We're not in defense.
It's backwards. Why is it backwards? Okay.
Overwhelming expression of your
We're prepared to give you complete access to our musical database.
You're an emergency medical program. We consider an exchange of technology if you give us complete access to this device.
I believe he's made some recordings. How about
Okay, let's see what we got.
Recital?
a live performance? We could put together a program of various styles of music.
Will the emergency medical hologram sing?
It'll be the star attraction.
Charges, that's what the problem is.
with Don Carlo, composed by Giuseppe Verdi, a towering figure in Earth's musical history. Another human musical form is called jazz, which has flourished since the early 20th century. Mathematically, you'll find the rhythmic structures quite interesting. Particularly the use of syncopation, which is said to make the music swing. You may also notice some fascinating trigonometric functions in the counterpoint. But I suppose I'm going to... So, without further ado, I give you Harry Kim and the Kim Tones.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a tonal problem, but I think we'll rectify it.
In the City of Angels, solving crime is a family affair. Numbers, weekdays at 1, 12 Central, right here on Heroes and Icons.
Okay. Okay. Recharge this. That's the issue.
Osteoporosis and a high risk for fracture. Now might not be the best time to ask yourself, are my bones strong? Life's full of make-or-break moments. That's why it's so important to help reduce your risk of fracture with Prolia. Only Prolia is proven to help strengthen and protect bones from fracture with one shot every 6 months.
Prolia if you have low blood pressure, are allergic to it, or take its Geva. Serious allergic reactions like low blood pressure, trouble breathing, throat tightness, face, lip, or tongue swelling, rash, itching, or hives have happened. Tell your doctor about dental problems, as severe jaw bone problems may happen, or new or unusual pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred. Speak to your doctor before stopping, skipping, or delaying Prolia, as spine and other bone fractures have occurred. Prolia can cause serious side effects, like low blood calcium, serious infections, hospitalization, skin problems, and severe bone, joint, or muscle pain.
Don't wait for a break. Call your doctor now and ask how Prolia can help you.
Okay.
Kit Kat is brewing up a new mix. The creamy mocha flavor and delicious chocolate. Introducing Kit Kat Duo's Mocha for Chocolate. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Safe Light story. This couple was on a camping trip when their windshield got a chip. They drove to Safe Light the same day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That's service you can trust.
Walter, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? World's strongest manual teams agencies to help you break down boxes.
What am I gonna do to you, boss? I'm breaking down for you. You're going down. Come to the recycling center.
Hey, thanks, Martins. You're welcome.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
What makes new Salon Paws arthritis gel so good for arthritis pain? Salon Paws contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salon Paws, it's good medicine.
At Stitch Fix, we pick items you'll love, so you can do you. Our experts get to know you, so they can send clothes that fit your shape and your life. Get started today.
Oh, that's a lot. Is there any way you can get a better price?
Think of here. When you walk into the
Ground
pharmacy,
this
you don't want to overpay for your prescription. Find the best price and should be found your friend.
Ground to this switch.
Look, it took us 10 seconds to save.
No, ground to
Single
this.
partners with major pharmacies across the United States. You know the end it's free use and available, whether you have insurance or not. The price you see on the app is the price you get. So check to see what your price and start
No
saving.
matter what, it's grounded. Okay.
Done for you. Meet freshly. Chef-cooked meals, ready in minutes. Skip the cooking and cleaning and get meals delivered fresh to your door. To order your chef-cooked meals, go to freshly.com today. Meet Felt, the app for you to build credit, build savings, build your dreams. Well, if you like jazz, you're going to love rock and roll. It'll be one of the 20th century's greatest inventions.
Does the doctor sing rock and roll?
I wouldn't say it's his favorite genre. No, he's more of an opera man.
As am I.
Aren't you one of the musicians?
Harry Jim,
Binka.
welcome aboard Voyager. If you'd like to see the rest of the ship, I'd be happy to give you a tour.
Maybe later. I was wondering if you could introduce me to the doctor.
Congratulations, Doctor. You stole the show.
Thank you, Captain, but I can't take all the credit. There was something in the air, a certain magic. It was one of those rare moments when audience and performer become one. Doctor, Helen, Tinku, I will introduce your singing to more of our people. I'm flattered. You will perform on our planet. I consider it an honor, but you'll have to negotiate the terms with my representative. I don't understand.
I believe the doctor is referring to me, fellas. Another concert would mean extending our stay. When would you want to schedule the performance?
As soon as possible.
The doctor could perform at one of the lecture halls at the university.
I'm not sure a lecture hall would meet the acoustic requirements.
I'll help you make whatever modifications you think are necessary.
Okay.
I'd like to reproduce a backdrop that is used in the production of Pagliacci.
Seems this guitar is having the same volume issue and tone issue as before.
As refined as your taste in music.
We'll replicate it for you.
So we got all new pickups, all new wiring, all new pots, all new everything, and we have the same exact problem.
If you consider the height of the average Komar, it's obvious that
So I'm going to double check, triple check, quadruple check my wiring. It happens sometimes. Sometimes there's a little quirk or something. So we will double check, triple check, quadruple check.
to a smattering of Klingon drinking songs. We'll have to increase the rate of the floor by 5 degrees.
You really do believe that the entire building this will appeal to your sanity?
Vanity has nothing to do with it, Lieutenant. I concluded that already.
We are prepared to make whatever changes the doctor thinks are necessary.
Thank you, Tinku. While we're at it, Lieutenant, I'll need some help with my wardrobe.
I'm an engineer, not a costume designer.
I'd like you to make an adjustment to my mobile emitter that will allow me to make quick changes between songs.
That sounds exciting.
Oh, it will be. I plan to segue from Don Juan to Rigoletto in the blink of an eye. It will be a triumph.
Arrogance and self-absorption? Just trying to help.
Your crewmates don't seem to appreciate your abilities.
You've noticed that too.
That must be very
And
frustrating.
metal. And
You have no idea.
metal. And metal. That's correct.
They started in
bridge pickup around to here. That's correct. And that's correct. Oh, wait a minute.
I wish I had a summer team to eliminate pre-show.
Wait a minute, did I accidentally do something wrong?
I'm about to expose your entire culture to music for the first time. The responsibility is enormous.
Your performance tonight will be transmitted to hundreds of millions of people.
Did I accidentally?
Is that supposed to help you with that?
Okay, no, I'm supposed to do there.
It's time.
I think I need to swap these two. These two I need to swap. These two I need to swap. Okay, so it's getting late and I'm losing the battery on my...
That's no problem.
Visit HNITV.com and click on Stories to learn about the earliest on-screen roles for these Star Trek captains.
I'm losing the battery on this, so I might have to quit for the evening. Plus I'm very tired. I did an awful lot today. I did a deal on a Gibson Les Paul. Also did a deal on this Kramer behind me that you saw at the beginning of the video. Kramer Focus 111S, and I also did a deal on a Epiphone PR5E Nat acoustic electric. And I also did a deal on a Brownsville acoustic electric bass. So I had a very full day. And I also went shopping to Harbor Freight, and went shopping to Guitar Center, and so I'm kind of tired.
Dream sequence ending in 3, 2.
This is cellulose acetate, a plant-based material that's not only extremely durable, but also quite flexible. Start at $95, including prescription lenses. Try 5 pairs for free. Glasses prescription lenses. Warby Parker glasses come standard with custom cut polycarbonate lenses that have been treated with scratch-resistant and anti-reflective coatings. Nice. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com. We all lose their costume. You've been taking mental health meds, and your mind is finally in a better place. Except now, you have uncontrollable body movements called amnesia, TD. And it can seem like all people see. Some meds for mental health can cause abnormal dopamine signaling in the brain. How it works is not fully understood.
Okay. We always got something going on, don't we, folks?
Used to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body.
But that's okay.
That can stay under current dose of most mental health meds. Don't take Impreza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Impreza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know.
So I will be right back.
favorite quadratic equation? People have always fantasized about knowing somebody's personality. I suppose it's a way of making themselves feel more important.
Move off the jet. We have a security problem on deck 2.
On my way. Just think that.
Got a bad fingernail I need to trim. It's got a little damage here from earlier today. It's catching on everything. So I need to file it down. Anyway, alright folks. Sorry. So I'm going to swap these. Oh, my nail. I'm a stickler about my nails. But that's okay.
Thank you for coming. Please accept this 8x10x4 singing replica of me. One at a time.
Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of a charge. Back on the old
Sorry. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Captain, but you'll have to wait
thing right now.
I'm not here for an autograph. We need to talk. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Doctor, but this is getting a little excessive.
I'm only doing what I can to ensure that first contact with the Komar goes smoothly.
Does that include using our replicator reserve to create miniaturized versions of yourself?
I would never do such a thing. As a matter of fact, the Komar have devoted an entire hollow processing plant to manufacturing them for me.
I see. Well, in any case, you've been neglecting your sick bay duties. I haven't received a report in 3 days.
Oh, come on. It's not as though there's been a flood of medical emergencies.
I wasn't aware we were on a first-name basis.
I'm a captain. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Or do you prefer Maestro?
Please.
Maestro, you're finished for today.
Okay, so...
Report to sick bay.
Alright, we're just going to do that now. Screw it. Just do one at a time.
Well. If it isn't the wandering...
And we'll be careful.
What's the nature of their medical emergency?
Apparently, these 2 young ladies became dizzy and disoriented while waiting in line to see you.
I'll take over from here.
Be careful, Doc. You seem to be hazardous to the Komar's health.
I'm Vinka. I'm Asian.
Neither of you appears to be ill.
We wanted to meet you in a more intimate setting. So we told the security officer we were sick.
Sick day is for medical treatment only. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
But there's so much about you we want to know. Yes, you're very stimulating hologram.
If you're here for replica, they're available in the mess hall.
We don't want a replica. We want the full-size version.
I'm flattered, really, but if you don't leave now, I'll have to call security.
I'll bet you can calculate pi to over 1,000 digits.
Security and sick bay?
Have you ever balanced simultaneous equations?
Computer, deactivate emergency medical hologram.
Okay, we'll do this again.
Here you are.
I needed to find some peace and quiet.
I want to show you something.
What's this?
You inspired me to create my own musical composition. It's based on the intersection of 2 fretboards. I created it for you.
I don't know what to say.
Will you sing it?
I'm not sure I can. It's very complex. The melody's lovely, but some of these notes are well beyond the human vocal range.
You are not human.
No, but
I can help you reconfigure your vocal processors.
I don't think there's time. My last concert's tomorrow.
Why does it have to be your last concert?
Because Voyager is scheduled to depart.
Stay here with us.
I have responsibilities on Voyager.
They're a resourceful crew. I'm certain they will find a way to compensate for your absence.
I'm not so sure about that. But even if they could, Voyager's the only life I've ever known. The crew are my friends.
But they don't appreciate you the way we do. You know that. You could have a new life here as a performer, surrounded by people who admire and respect your talent.
It's very tempting.
By any mathematical standard, the medical care of 150 people cannot compare to the cultural enrichment of millions.
You can't always explain things with an equation, Tinku.
What about the simplest equation of them all? 1 plus 1.
I don't understand.
The time you have been here has been the most stimulating of my life.
I feel the same way about my time with you.
Then stay here with me.
I'm getting too tired, I guess.
You want to be on TV?
With heroes who do a lot. No one said the job of being all fun and fun with what they got.
Okay, concentrate.
So watch these iconic creatures come together to save the day. What are you guys talking about?
It's MacGyver at your service, ma'am. My name is Captain Cameron to my lifeguard.
MacGyver, followed by Baywatch. Weekdays starting at 5/4 Central.
But you gotta tell me what
Yeah.
On H&R.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, so you can get going first thing. It lasts up to 6 times longer than Benadryl, giving you relief through the late shift. And unlike Zyrtec, Allegra is non-drowsy for all your non-stop adventures. Join the millions saying yes to Allegra. And for kids, try Children's Allegra, the #1 allergist recommended non-drowsy brand.
My.
Do you want to do this game?
It was a long kiss.
So I wouldn't say it was that long.
Did she know it was coming? I think so.
The first kiss was a shocker. I remember being pretty caught off guard.
Three were given to the hipsters. Theirs was old. 7 to the blue collar. Great people from Wisconsin on the land. And 9 rings were gifted to average men who were from poor lands, desiring financial stability and for use must touch the currency. After experience, go to healing.com to get your ring budget.
This is my wallet for fullback. This is my wish wallet.
It's smaller, lighter, and a lot more convenient than my old leather wallet. And helps me get rid of all the junk that I've collected over the years.
The rig is a huge upgrade. Get your rig wallet at rich.com. Mack Weldon is reinventing those basics. We tell you all about it, but our customers say it best.
I come to Mack Weldon for absolute comfort, and they've always looked good, felt good, and worked capital for me. 6 drawers in our dresser at home, 2 of which are dedicated solely to Mack Weldon piece. Get out my life. I probably have it, and all of it is really comfortable. Everything I own from Mack Weldon is...
I just have to concentrate a little more, that's all.
Want to sing a theme here? Get comfortable at MackWeldon.com.
What are my stats? My investments are tracking up. My house will be paid off in 12 years, and I'll retire at 61. Take control of your finances. Try risk-free for 30 days.
Hi, I'm John Walsh. With everything that's going on right now, we want you to know that you're not alone. Stay close to family, friends, and community with a daily check-in call or by sharing photos or videos through email. The Jitterbug Smart offers an easy way to stay connected.
Okay, what's going on with this guitar?
Response button and access to doctors and nurses right from the comfort of your home.
For a limited time, get 50% off the Jitterbug. Best Buy online page.
Everybody wants the same base. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. My car is good, so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a bit different. What, Eddie man? What, Eddie man?
Only pay for what you need.
Yeah.
Every customer has their own tailgate story. This couple loves camping adventures, and their SUV is always there with them. So when their windshield got chipped, they wanted it fixed fast. They drove to Safe Light Auto Blast for a guaranteed same-day in-shop repair. We repaired the chip before it could crack, and with their insurance, it was no cost to them.
Really?
That service you can trust when you need it most.
Repair, safe light replace.
Why is it?
You're resigning your commission.
I've been asked to stay.
When this all started, I thought you were having to confirm this one. And that you'd be responsible enough to keep it in perspective. I can see now that I was mistaken.
This isn't harmless fun for me, Captain. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to realize a dream.
What about your duty to voyage?
I take that very seriously.
You're a part of this ship.
You sound as if you're talking about a piece of equipment.
That's not what I meant.
Then shouldn't I be given the same respect as any flesh and blood member of this crew?
Every member of this crew is expected to fulfill his obligations.
If Harry Kim met an alien woman on an away mission, fell in love, and decided to spend the rest of his life with her, please inform me, instead of continuing on this journey, you wouldn't stand in his way.
You're not Harry Kim. You're an emergency man.
Yeah. I'm not happy with this guitar so far.
Technology.
I am giving you to explore your creativity.
I am not happy.
To pursue personal relationships, but enough is enough.
Why? Because you don't see me as an equal, and you never have. Admit it.
I am responsible for the medical needs of this crew. If I let you leave, what kind of captain would I be?
The officer chose to be here, but I never had a choice. Until now. I've given this crew everything for 5 years.
I'm gonna
Is
have
it worth anything? Haven't I earned the right to
to
self-determination?
check, recheck, double check, quadruple check all my soldering and connections again. Because everything is right.
You'll manage without
And
me.
just in the off chance I did switch, because there's different wiring forms. You can go 50s wiring, you can go modern wiring, so I switched these out.
I'm not talking about your maintenance needs.
Pickups to the volume pot, which is what you're supposed to do,
Who care about you?
which is what you always do.
And when their tastes change, fame is often temporary.
It isn't just about fame.
Oh, really?
But you must know, as a woman involved, one who appreciates me in a way that
Jack
this crew
to ground
never has.
to center.
Well, it sounds like you have everything you need.
Jack to ground center.
I hope so, Doctor. Because once Voyager's gone, you won't be able to change your mind.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Thank you, Captain. I should refuse this resignation. But as your friend, it wouldn't be right to stand in your way.
To switch. Yes, it's to switch.
And you can't let the captain ignore
Ground is to ground, switches to... I need to see this in better light. I'm sorry, folks.
And when Mr. Neelix becomes convinced that he's suffering from a drunken ague, which he has everything
Ground to the
don't let him
bridge.
just get enough for
Ground
seatbelt.
pickup,
Doc,
ground
I've been
pickup.
assisting you for 3 years. I know the drill.
Yes, I suppose you do.
Barn
I'll
drop
be in the
pickup.
range for at least another month, so if any problems should
Right,
arise,
middle to right.
you're not really
Grounded,
gonna
grounded,
do this.
grounded, grounded.
I would have thought you were about
Upper
to go with the guy
switch.
that didn't go. Kidding.
Lower switch.
We're going to torment after you're gone.
Interesting.
I've got some more
Very,
advice.
very interesting.
I'll check in with you before I leave.
I'll be here. Redecorating your office.
Something about this is not adding up, folks. I know my wiring. If something doesn't work, I'll switch out wiring from, say, 50s style to modern style.
I wanted to see you before
But the point is they should both work.
I've downloaded some social lessons we haven't covered yet. There are 17 new chapters.
Switch.
Instructions for ending the friendship.
Ground.
Our friendship's not over.
Lower.
It will be difficult to maintain if we never see each other again.
Ground.
I know it'll be hard for you when I'm gone.
I will adapt.
Middle. Lower.
Yes,
Lower.
I suppose you will. It'll be hard for me.
Why? You're getting everything you've ever wanted.
Look at that again.
I thought you'd be the first one to understand my desire to grow as an individual.
Ground.
What I don't understand is why you can't do that aboard voyage.
I do
Switch
accomplish
middle.
all I can.
Yeah, switch middle.
Oh, there's the occasional medical history that challenges my programming, but mostly it's become routine. And
Very
my
interesting.
talents are often taken for granted. But when I stand
Maybe this jack. I'm gonna go back to this jack. How much time are we on right now?
I feel I finally know what it's like to be made of
Oops.
flesh and blood.
You simply crave attention, applause, fanfare.
What if I do?
Those things are irrelevant.
To you, maybe. To me,
We're at an hour.
I appreciate it.
I might take a second look at this jack.
Most of what I've been programmed
Because
to
if
do
there's a problem with the jack,
for who I've become.
Doctor, you're receiving a transmission.
Route it to Cargo Bay 2.
Doctor, this is Tinku. I want to see you immediately. I have something to show you.
What is it?
A surprise. I think you'll be very pleased.
Be very soon.
Be sure to keep your silence waiting.
what happened there? Come on.
Thank you for being so prompt.
Of course. What's the surprise?
I have an inspiration.
Another musical composition?
What did I just do?
What's this?
I solved all our problems.
I wasn't aware that we had any.
Well, you were reluctant to leave your ship, and you also doubted your ability to sing my composition. So I created a superior hollow matrix.
I don't understand.
It's simple. Now you can stay aboard Voyager, and he can sing for us. Listen.
What did I do?
Action. Porthos! Yeah, admit it. You're here for the puppies. Oh, who's a good boy? And Star Trek Porthos is coming up next on All Star Trek, only on H&I. Go with us and find millions of flexible options, all in our app.
Does getting into your feel like a hot oven with sizzling seats and
What did I
squishy
do?
steering wheel? And why are sunshades so funky and awkward to store? Not anymore. Introducing Umbrella Shield by Arctic Air. The fast, easy way to keep your car cool even on the most blistering hot days. Then when you return, just pop shut into this easy-to-store Trim-Pack box. Umbrella Shield's clever design works just like
like an umbrella, and the universal size fits the windshield of trucks, cars, SUVs, and more. Watch, temperatures in your car are 125 degrees. But with Relashil, it's now 45 degrees cool.
Oh, come on, for corn's sake.
Just click the locking latch and it instantly collapses to the size of a water bottle. Now you can store it anywhere in your car without taking up space. You can't do that with an accordion visor. The secret? FlexShield cooling technology that reflects intense heat and harmful UV rays from the sun to keep your cars cooler, guaranteed. With Relashil, everyone gets into the car without feeling extreme heat. Stay cool and comfortable while taking breaks.
I guess I'm too tired, folks.
Or behind the seat without taking up any legroom. No more scorching hot steering wheel or sun damage to your dash. If you can use an umbrella, you can use Relashil. And the sun blocking protection keeps your car's interior looking brand new, saving you thousands. Act now and get your compact Relashil by Arcticare for just $19.99. But wait, we'll include this protected carrying case free. As a bonus, we'll send you a second set. Just pay a separate fee. We'll even ship it for free. That's 2 Relashils for one low price and free shipping. So beat the blistering heat and get Relashil by Arcticare. Order now.
Call 1-888-811-5216 or go online at Relashil.com. Call 1-888-811-5216 or go online at Relashil.com. Order now.
Come on.
You can't make a superior singer simply by creating a new matrix. I beg to differ. My vocal processors are empowered with polyphonic sequencers. I'm not only capable of singing notes well beyond your limited range, I can produce multi-harmonic overtones with the use of amplitude modulation.
Why did you do that?
In fact, music is more than mathematics. And I am much more than a program with musical subroutines. All of my experience, all of my passion goes into every note that I sing. When you listen to me, when my singing moves you, you're not just hearing notes.
I can change the jack out tomorrow.
My soul.
I've duplicated that too.
I thought you
Double,
wanted me.
triple, quadruple check the
But now I've developed
connections.
a
But I've built
piece of technology.
hundreds and thousands of
I thought you would be pleased. You seem
builds
to
and
want
wire
to be
harnesses
yourself.
in this.
You told me that the time you spent with me was the most stimulating of your life.
It was. You inspired me to do my greatest work.
I don't get it.
Yes.
Like you and I.
What?
I suppose I'm no longer on the bill tomorrow.
Of course you are. It will be your farewell performance.
Of course. I need your camera to go to my medical database.
You sure you want to do that? If you give one of your fans a heart attack, you won't be able to resuscitate him.
I need more space in my matrix.
What?
To expand my musical subroutines so that I can sing this composition.
Let me use this light because it's a little bit better light.
I recall you saying that my appreciation for music was limited to a smattering of Klingon drinking songs.
Please, Alana.
Ground
I'm
bridge.
asking you as a friend. Everything
Ground.
depends on this.
What's so
Powder.
important about this composition?
Powder.
Who wrote it for me?
Your girlfriend?
Middle. Ground middle.
Don't tell me you two had a fight.
Ground center. Ground center.
Say she doesn't appreciate
Expose,
music as much as I thought she
Ground,
did.
ground,
But that will
ground,
change.
ground.
Once I perform this, she will see me for the artist I truly am.
Outer center. Outer center.
I don't know anything about this woman or why she doesn't appreciate you. And I may not be an expert on music, but I'm a pretty good engineer.
Two.
I can expand your musical subroutines all you like. I can even reprogram you to be able to teach. But if I do that,
It won't be yours.
I keep coming up with the same answer, folks. Interesting. Ooh. Batteries on this are going. Yes. Always something.
By one of your own people. When you consider she heard music for the first time only a few days ago, it's an extraordinary accomplishment. But although it's a very beautiful composition, I'm afraid it's beyond my abilities. So instead, I'm going to sing an old Neapolitan ballad. The song about lost love.
Sotto la gronda della fuori antica, una rondine antica, allo sbocciare del mandorlo ritorna tutti gli anni, sempre alla stessa data,
That's the 465 SMT. Always something. Always something.
Thank you, Doctor. That was fascinating. It is because of your inspiration that I can now present to you a new and exciting musical program. A singing holographic matrix designed specifically to extend the range of humanoid vocal capabilities. Singing my own musical composition.
Yeah.
Next on H&R, Star Trek
Jack.
followed by The District, then Hill Street Blues, right here on H&R.
When fire and water threaten your home, hand the cleanup over to the team that stays with you every step of the way until you're back. 1-800-SERVPRO and SERVPRO.com. Like it never even happened.
I'm Hanno. I created Gavi because most people overpay on car insurance. Gavi is a free tool that saves you money by finding the best deal. Gavi users save more than $800 per year on average. Go to Gavi.com and stop overpaying for car insurance.
This is my first time trying on glasses at home.
So cute! 5 different flavors for Lady Perfect.
Virtual try-on is perfect. Like, they look like they're on my face. Let's look at this.
Just swipe and switch.
These are definitely cheaper.
I think we got one. Ooh, it's so good.
That was so easy. They made it so fun and fabulous.
going to do, just in the off chance there's something very minor that I'm missing, I'm going to take them, because I have multiple Hohner professional guitars. I'm going to take the back plates off of them and look at them tomorrow and compare my electronics and just see if I'm missing something. I don't think I am. I'm 90-95% sure that I'm not missing anything, but I am only human. I make mistakes just like anyone else, and I'm man enough to admit that. But on face value, I don't see anything wrong. But I could be. So I will take take the back plates off of one of my other Hohner professionals and compare one by one, connection by connection, and see if there's something I'm missing. And if there's something I'm missing, I'm more than happy to change it.
And I'll read it for you. Dear Doctor, I regret that your last performance was not as successful as you'd hoped. There are still those who appreciate your unique talents and admire you as an individual. I will always consider myself your loyal fan. It's signed 7 of 9, tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
I will do this part tomorrow. I'm too tired. So folks, we're having a little bit of an issue with the Hohner Professional L60. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Sometimes it's one of those things where it's a very minor issue, and since we as people try and find a major problem, a minor problem goes right over our heads. And it's a minor problem. So we just need to figure out what it is and where it is, and we'll go from there. And see what happens. I have full faith that I'll figure out what it is and fix it and get it back to the customer. So, yeah, that being said, this show is brought to you by Guitar Center of Glendora, who I support and endorse. I was just there today to buy these. See you on the next video, and happy guitaring.